So good afternoon, folks. It's turning into a lovely day. It was looking kind of dreary, but anyway, I want to give you a couple hippie lawn care tips, okay? Number one, numero uno, okay? Whether you're going organic or you still want to use synthetic products, St. Augustine grass grows best at 3 inches. Count them, 1, 2, 3. 3 inches. Yes, the higher you mow your grass, the less you'll have to water, the less pest and disease problems you'll have, the less you're gonna dry out the soil. It's great stuff. Plus, the higher you mow your grass, the more it'll choke out the weeds naturally. The more sun that weed seeds get, the faster they germinate, and the more irritated you are because you got a lot of weeds. Okay? Number one, mow the grass 3 inches. Number two, now, there's a lot of stuff out there on your grass needs 1 inch a week, and this and that, and I water it for 5 minutes like 3 times a week. All that stuff is bogus, I promise you, okay? What you want to do, and I know a lot of us have to really, unglue ourselves from what we've been shoveled down for a while, but when it comes to watering the lawn, you want to water it deep. Well, how much is deep, AJ? Till it's squishy, and then leave it alone for a few weeks. Well, what if my grass looks dry, AJ? That's okay. Your lawn is a part of nature, which is a part of the environment, outside, all that good stuff. Can you have it to where eventually it'll look relatively perfect all the time? Yes, you can. Okay, but unfortunately it's rather a slower process than most of us like. But if you want to save money on your water bill and encourage roots to grow the way they should grow, which is long and deep, you want to water the grass deep and then leave it alone for a few weeks. Because, trust me, it works. I do this stuff. I've been playing with this stuff for like the last 7 years. And in the last, let's say 2, I've been really figuring out what works, because in the first couple years, I did what everyone else did. And I realized it don't work, okay? So I want to tell you what works. Lawn tip number 3. People tend to think I'm crazy, but that's cool. You can think I'm crazy, but I have excellent growing grass, okay? So here's the deal. If you want to spray something on your lawn that's going to even help with pests, get the grass growing, help with thatch, you don't have to do all that dethatching junk. You don't have to spray tons of pesticides and herbicides, okay? Number 3 lawn tip, the hippie lawn tip of the day. Spray the grass with molasses. That's right. Sweeten up the soil. The microbes in the soil love the sugar. Fire ants can't stand it. Other bugs are kind of like diabetics, so they can only handle a little window of sugar content in plants, okay? But microbes love molasses. So feed the lawn with molasses. It's going to help you out with thatch. It's going to help you out with fire ants. It's going to help you out with even fleas and ticks. And here's the coolest part about molasses. It is freaking cheap. Hold on, let me say it again. That's right, it's cheap. And it works. It's cheap and it works. Molasses. It's cheap and it works. You got me? Tracking? Okay. So, 3 hippie lawn care tips for the day. Mow the grass high. Grass likes to be high. Mow it high. You'll get great results. Number 2, water deep, infrequently. Deep and infrequently. It's much better for your root system. I guarantee it. Number 3, spray the lawn with molasses. It works. It's great stuff. And it's cheap. You don't have to spend an arm and a leg and break a toe to do this stuff. You don't have to wear gloves, a mask, read any nasty directions. Dilute that stuff down, get a hose and sprayer, and spray the grass with molasses. You hear me? All right. Thank you very much, and have a tubular day.